Hello there, this is Josh, and we're going to do this using MongoDB assignment, okay? So we're just using the MongoDB software, no node or anything, just talking directly to MongoDB with our terminal. So I have my terminal open here, right? And the first thing I need to do is run brew services start MongoDB community, right? And if you're on Windows, you can get the start command for Mongo here. It would be mongo.exe. Right? No, I'm sorry. That is to start the server. Right? Okay, so on Windows, you can just type in, right? You got to type in this, then this, right? This starts the server, like I just did for Mac, okay? Then on Mac, I'm just going to type Mongo. On Windows, it's mongo.exe. Right, so we have to create a database called MyFirstDB. So we can see our databases with show DBs. We're going to use, you can create a new database with use, right? That doesn't exist. MyFirstDB video walkthrough. See, now it's switched to that database. Okay. We can see the collections on a database with show collections. You see that we don't have any, right? So we can use db.create collection. It's called students. Now we can show collections and we see the students collection. Okay, so we have to insert 5 students with the appropriate info, right? Key is here, home state of Cali or Washington, lucky number ranging from 1 to 15, right? So here's what the data is going to look like, right? Name, home state, lucky number, birthday, okay? So db dots to insert a new MongoDB document into a collection, you database db dot collection and students, and then it's insert, right? And then we're going to put in our document here. So we need name, Michael Jordan. Home state is going to be North Carolina. Lucky number is going to be 23. And then birthday is going to be another, another object with more key value pairs, right? With month, which is going to be a number. Excuse me here. This is just getting confused with my own terminal here. Right, so birthday is going to be another object where we're going to have month, 1, day, 28. Not sure if this is his birthday, but we're going to roll with it. Year, 1965. Right result, inserted 1. Excellent. Right, so MongoDB, right, each document is just a JavaScript object. So we just put in our key value pairs in here, okay? Then we're going to insert another student, db.students.insert, name, Elon Musk, right? We could use single quotes or double quotes, right? Single or double. Home state, I think it's California. Lucky number is going to be 4. Right, then we have birthday. What is going on with? Excuse me there. right? Then birthday is another object. So it's going to be month, 3, day, 5, year, 1968. Again, not sure if that's his real birthday, but we're going to roll with it. So you see how, just like JavaScript, we have to correctly close our objects. Cool. So now we can see how many data students we have with this find, right? This finds all documents in this collection, right? And here's our 2 documents, right? db.students.insert name Bill Gates, home state of Washington, lucky number, say it's 13, birthday, month, 10, day, 2, year, 1958. Again, not sure. We'll roll with it. Cool. So that's 3. See, we got 3 in the database. Now we're going to do db.students.insert again. Name. Billy Bob. Home state. Florida. Lucky number. Let's do 80. Birthday. Month. 7, day, 8, year, 1974. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my terminal, but it's getting a little screwy when I'm typing some stuff, but this was that full command here. Okay. Now let's see how many we have in here. That's 4. So one more, db.students.insert name Josh Gendel, that's me. Home state, Florida. Lucky number, I don't know, let's say it's 14. Birthday, month, 1, day, 5, year, 1991. Cool. So now we have all 5. Right, I think there's that dot count. 5. You see, you can count how many are in there. So now we have our 5 students. Get all students, we just did. Retrieve all students who are from California or Washington. Okay, so we're going to have to do an OR here, okay? db.students.find, right? So if we go, you see find, right? db.collectionname.find, and then your query document, okay? So if we just wanted California, right, we could do home state, California, okay? That's like our search query. We're saying we want to find the students, right, or the documents in this collection with the home state of California. Okay, so we have to have an or, right? We want it to match if it's California or Washington. So to do that, we're going to use the or operator. So we're going to have a key of $, or, and then inside of the key object that's related to the or key, I'm sorry, the value that's related to or is going to be an object. And in here, you put in your fields where, right, it's the or condition, like one of them has to match. Home state, California, and home state, Washington. Whoops, I'm sorry. this has to be an array. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, that's my fault. My syntax is incorrect. So inside of this array, each of our conditions has to be an object. My apologies. Okay, so each of our or conditions are in an object inside of the array. And then you see, we can do dot pretty to make it easier on the eyes. We get the only people in our database that are from Washington or California, right? See, we got Florida, Washington, Cali, North Carolina. Okay, awesome. So that's how you do the or condition, right? It matches either any of these conditions, okay? All students whose lucky number is greater than 3. Okay, so we're gonna have to use an operator here, right? Greater than, okay? Right, here's like an example, right? Dot find, then our query document has the field we're looking for, and then the operator and the value. So ours is gonna be db.students.find, right? And we want lucky number that's greater than 3. So we're gonna do $GT and then the value. You see, so the lucky number has right in our query, it has a value of another object, which contains the operator and the value. Right, so they're all greater than 3. So we get all of them. Right, let's do greater than 4 so we can make sure it works, right? You see, now we get 4 because Elon Musk's lucky number was 4. So we're saying greater than 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Less than or equal to 10, okay. So we're going to use the LTE, less than or equal to 10 operator. And that's just Elon Musk. Excellent. Lucky number between 1 and 9. Okay. Excuse me. Yep, so here, lucky number right is going to be an object, and you're going to put right greater than or equal to 1, and then less than or equal to 9. Right, so we put both conditions inside of this the lucky number object. Cool, and it's still only Elon Musk, okay? Because everyone else, their lucky number is not in that range. See? Cool, so add a field name interest to all student documents in the collection. Should be an array and contain the following entries. So to do that, we're going to use the update many, db.students.update many, okay? This is going to take 2 arguments, right? The first one is the query, right? You have to query the documents you want to change. And in this case, it's all. So we're going to leave it blank saying, hey, we want everything, okay? Then the second one is, the fields you want to set. right? So inside of the second document is going to be the fields that you want to add or change or whatever, right? In our case, if we don't add this set operator, we would change everything in each document except this one key value, okay? So we're gonna use this set operator, and then interests is gonna be an array with coding, brunch, and MongoDB. See, matched count, modified count. That's how we know that it worked. And you see they all have that interest array. Cool. Add some unique interest for each particular student. Okay. So then we would do db.students.find, and then we'll put our query document, or I'm sorry, update, and we're just going to do update 1. Okay. Right. So the name would be Bill Gates. Right. And then the second argument to update is what we want to add. Right. So we want to actually push a new item into this array. So we're going to use this push operator. And it's going to be Microsoft. Right. Okay. I'm sorry. So it's like this push is going to be another object interest. There you go. Now Bill Gates is also has an interest for Microsoft. Okay. So you could do that with any other, right? We'll do one more. Let's target myself. So Josh Gendel, interests, guitar. See, so that's how you add an interest. All righty. Right, so we just added some unique interests. We'll do one more, right? db.students.update. So we're gonna find, right, first document, this first object is the query. So Michael Jordan. And we're gonna add an interest for him for basketball. Cool, now if we go to Michael Jordan's document, basketball is added as an interest. Excellent. Add the interest taxes into someone's interest array. All right, db.students.update. Right, so we got a query Elon Musk. Then we're going to do the push operator. Interests, taxes. You see, Elon Musk has the interest of taxes here. Now we have to remove it. Right, so to remove, we can use this operator here called pull. Okay. So, right, our query is the same. It's Elon Musk. So then, but then we're going to pull that interest. See, he doesn't have it anymore as an interest, taxes. Remove all students who are from California. Okay, so then we're going to have to use the remove function, okay? Right, the last Boolean is the just one Boolean. If it is present and true, you will only remove the first document, but we want to remove all of them, right? So we're just not going to put anything. So it'll remove multiple students from California. Right, let's add another student to from California. Name Joe Schmo. Home state, California. Lucky number 8. Birthday, month 1, day 1, year 1989. Cool. So now we have 2 students from California, 1 and 2, and they should both be removed. So db.students.remove, then the query, right? Home state, California. Right, and by not putting anything afterwards, like no Boolean here, it'll delete many. See, n removed is 2. Now we only have 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Cool, so that's removing all students who are from California. Remove a student by name, dv.students.remove name, Josh Gendel. See, if it doesn't find the person, it says n removed 0, okay? So now we only have 3 students. Remove a student whose lucky number is greater than 5, but just 1. So db.students.remove. Now we're going to have to use that Boolean, okay? Right? Lucky number greater than 5. So GT 5. Then we have to put true here for just 1, okay? Add a field to each student collection called number of belts and set it to 0. Right, so we've already done that. db.students.update many. Okay, then we have our query and then the fields to set. So we want to target all documents, number of belts, right? So we're going to use set number of belts, and it's equal to 0. Cool. So you see our remaining documents have this key, that this field. Right, so all students in Washington increment this by 1. Okay. So we're going to sit right in our query doc, home state of Washington. Right, then we're going to use the INC operator. Let me make sure I'm recording here. Okay, good. God bless. See, INC increments a field by a specified value. See, inc field amount, okay? So we're going to increment it, number of belts by 1. See, modified count 1, Bill Gates, number of belts 1. right? We just incremented this field by 1. Rename the number of belts field to belts earned. MongoDB change field name. Come on, internet. Rename. Okay. See, rename, then you give the field to rename and then the new name. So db.students.update many, right? So we want to update all of them. And we're going to use the rename operator. Then we give it the field, the name of the current field, which is number of belts to belts earned. See, modified count 2. And now the name of the field has changed. Excellent. Remove the lucky number field. MongoDB remove field. Unset. Okay. So we're going to do update many, right? The first document is our query object and it's all of them, right? And our operator is unset. And we want to unset the lucky number field. Right, and we're just going to make it an empty string and that will delete it. See, no lucky number field anymore. Add an updated on field and set it the value as the current date. Cool, so we can get the date in MongoDB like that, okay? So we need to add a field to all of them. So we're going to use update many again. We're going to target all of them in our first document here, our first argument. Right, and add an updated on field. So we'll use the set. It's going to be updated on. That's the name of the new field. And the value is date. Now you see that they all have this updated on.